good morning. It's time to wake up, Nigeria.
It's 7 a.m. and you know how it is. We come to you live on TVC Studios here in Lagos. I'm Yomi Owope.
And my name is Titilayo Oyinson. Wow. Remember that we're streaming live on tvcontinental.tv and, of course, on Facebook. You can look us up on TVC Connect. For comments, make sure you use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria.
So it's Thursday, and like we always say here on Wake Up Nigeria, the weekend is near.
We can practically smell it. It's already in the air.
Yes, it is.
And we need to get set for this weekend. So today, I have to ask you, are you guys ready?
I know I am. Chef Tolu of Tolu Food and Lifestyle is in the house with us this morning.
Hey,
and of course, she is with MM.
Hi, good morning. Talking about the weekend, it starts tomorrow for a lot of us, so yeah, pretty excited about that.
And it's a long holiday as well. Thanks so much.
It is.
All right, so we're going straight to the lineup for today's show. Our very own MM Okoche will be showing us unconventional ways to make a particular fashion item that seems to have made a comeback. That should be of particular interest to the ladies. And on book review, because it's Thursday, Folu Agoi's I Know the Smell of My Lover's Skin will be our focus. And the man himself will be joining us on the couch.
That's such an interesting title.
Yeah, but it's not what you think.
Yeah. Mike and Harry will be bringing us up to date on the happenings in the world of entertainment. Now, Harry is our very own pop culture analyst.
Why bye? Okay. Goodbye.
And on celebrity discussion, Chika Chukwu will be joining us later right here on the couch, and that promises to be packed.
Why bye? Okay. Goodbye.
But it's the top of the hour, and Blessed Idahosa will be bringing us the news update.
Hello and good morning to you. Let's look at stories making headlines at this hour. Now, shortly after presiding over the FEC meeting, President Muhammadu Buhari jetted out of his hometown, in Daura, Katsina State for the Eid el-Kabir celebrations. Governor Aminu Masari and the Emir of Katsina, Kabiru Abdul Mumin, received the president at the Umar Musa Yar'Adua International Airport at about 4 p.m. local time. Others present at the airport include members of the Katsina Executive Council and the House of Assembly and some admirers, as well as heads of security agencies in the states. And after airport ceremonies, Buhari boarded a helicopter to his hometown Daura, where he is expected to spend the forthcoming Muslim holiday. Well, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission says it has recovered more than 400 billion naira and millions in foreign currencies between January and August this year. The acting chairman of the EFCC, Ibrahim Mago, said the commission also recovered $69.5 million, 231,000 pounds, 610,000 euros, 443,000 UAE dirhams, and 70,500 Saudi riyals. Now, Mago added that 329 billion naira was recovered from a group of oil marketers for the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation more than a month ago. He noted that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission had recorded 137 convictions from January and August this year, despite the antics of some persons to delay the trial. Now, against the backdrop of monumental funds being recovered through the EFCC, a coalition of civil society groups under the aegis of the Movement Against Corruption yesterday marched through the streets of Lagos to show solidarity for the fight against corruption. According to the convener, Joe Okeodumakin, the march is to create awareness against corrupt practices by issuing a red card to the menace before it destroys the country. Reacting on the call for repatriation of the former Minister of Petroleum, Diezani Alison Madueke, the group urged Nigerians to tread with caution in order not to truncate the ongoing prosecution both home and abroad. To other stories now, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo has taken over the leadership of the federal government's negotiation team with the striking academic staff union of universities. The Minister of Labour and Employment, Chris Ngige, disclosed this on Wednesday while briefing State House reporters on the outcome of the Federal Executive Council meeting presided over by the President. He assured that the government is leaving no stone unturned in ensuring a conclusive agreement is reached soon with ASU. And the Imo State's governor says the removal of Eke-Oko markets is the best thing that has happened to Owerri capital city. Speaking while inspecting the level of completion of various markets, which will serve as alternative for the traders, Governor Rocha Sokorocha said the removal of Eke-Oko will usher in a new dawn in the state as issues of security will become a thing of the past. The governor promised to allocate shops to the traders freely for only 3 months. And the Chief of the Air Staff, Sadiq Abubakar, says it would be counterproductive for troops, particularly those involved in the fight against Boko Haram, to violate the human rights of locals and still expect them to volunteer information. Sadiq Abubakar made this known at a conference of Nigerian Air Force lawyers, where he said the laws of international armed conflicts must be adhered to. He noted that intelligence gathering is crucial if the fight against Boko Haram is to be won. And that's all the news we're following for the hour. Now time to go back to Yomi and Titi for the continuation of the program.
All right, so we're going to be going straight to Super Mike for the sports update. Hello, Mike.
When you say straight, it doesn't seem like I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, he's right there. Like, literally, I could almost.
Good morning.
Say,
How you guys feeling? I love the black.
Oh,
is that black or navy blue or something?
It's black.
It's black, guys.
Black. Yeah, I don't. Did you plan this?
I wanted, yeah, we wanted to look really sharp for Thursday.
I like the feel.
Look like we're ready for business. You know, it's the final day of the week.
It's the last day of the month. So next tomorrow is September. Great one.
September 1st.
It's a beautiful morning. Welcome. My name is Mike, Mr. Kenor. This is Sports Update. The Super Eagles have stepped up preparations ahead of the crunch tie against the indomitable Lions of Cameroon tomorrow in a 2018 World Cup qualifier in Uyo. A full house of Eagles players have been training at the Godswill Akpabio Stadium complex ahead of the match. China-based captain John Mikelubi and Chelsea winger Victor Moses returned to the squad after recovering from injuries. Nigeria have never lost to Cameroon at home. The center referee for the game is Ibrahim Gide Agrisha, and Cameroon trailed Nigeria by 4 points in the group. Meanwhile, the Cameroonians are leaving nothing to chance ahead of the clash with Nigeria as former captain and African Footballer of the Year Samuel Eto'o has returned home to inspire the indomitable Lions against the Super Eagles. Eto'o is no longer active with his country's national team, but has offered to be a liaison between the players and the Cameroon Football Federation, FECAFOOT, to forestall any problem which could affect the team's preparation. Chippa United goalkeeper Daniel Akpeyi will not be in goal when the Super Eagles take on the indomitable Lions of Cameroon on Friday. That's tomorrow in the 2018 World Cup qualifier in Uyo. Instead, FC Ifeanyuba goalkeeper Ikechukwu Ezenwa will wear the #1 jersey in the Crunch World Cup qualifier. Head coach of the Super Eagles, Gernot Rohr, has revealed that Ezenwa will be in goal because Akpeyi is out of the game due to injury. The Chippa United goalkeeper got injured in the Eagles training on Tuesday. Ezenwa is the captain and first-choice goaltender for the home-based Super Eagles. Plateau United and former junior international Dele Ajiboye has been called up as a late replacement for Akpeyi. President Muhammadu Buhari has announced a reward of 1 million naira each to every player of a senior women's team, a basketball team, the Tigress, and $500,000 to each official for winning the African Basketball Championship in Mali. President Buhari made the reward at a reception on Wednesday, which was organized for the gold-winning Tigresses at the presidential villa. Wearing green blazers and their medals around their necks, the players presented the trophy they won in Mali to President Buhari. The president received them ahead of the Federal Executive Council meeting as the Tigers beat defending champion Senegal in the final of this year's FIBA AfroBasket to emerge African champions for the third time. The president of the Nigerian Wrestling Federation, Daniel Igali, and silver medalist Odunayo Adekworoye are disappointed with the federal government that they did not receive a reception like the basketball team. Adekworoye is the only fighter of a 6-member Nigerian contingent who won the silver medal to help the country finish joint 17th at the just concluded 2017 World Wrestling Championship in France. While commending the Bielsa state government for the financial support to the team, they were disappointed that the federal government received only the victorious women's basketball team, the Tigresses. Now, putting behind the disappointment of the World Championships double, Commonwealth sprint champion Blessing Okagbare has won the 100 meters at the IAAF World Challenge in Zagreb, Croatia. The Nigerian won the race in Zagreb in 11.14 seconds ahead of Britain's Dina Asher-Smith, Trinidad and Tobago's Michelle Lee, but Okagbare will need to run faster than the time she posted in Zagreb and the 10.99 seconds personal best she ran at the London leg of the IAAF Diamond League last month to get a chance to emerge the blue ribbon winner for the season. She faces Ellen Thompson of Jamaica and Ivorian wonder girl Maria Jose Talu, who picked silver medals in the 100 meters and 200 meters at the IAAF Worlds in London. Okay, now, so the major issue, I think the major talking point is the wrestling team, they feel bad that the president received the female basketball team and they didn't get as much recognition, maybe accolades as much. What do you guys think about that?
I don't know. I mean, it's sometimes you just make your choices. But I think what the president has done is very good in recognizing the female basketball team.
Just the female, not the wrestling team. I mean, they also...
Another time.
But it's at least it's in the news now. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time, right?
Some changes.
Okay, that's it for Sports Update. Take it away.
You look good, Mike. You do.
Do I?
Yes, you do. I love the color. Love it. It's working. It's working. It's about time for us to go through the day's papers, though.
Yes, it is. And we're going to be starting with The Punch this morning with a headline, ASU strike, no end in sight. Osinbajo heads government negotiating team. I have not been invited to any meeting with federal government, says ASU president. And then there's a photograph on the cover of The Punch this morning with Evans, the suspected kidnapper, and his associates. Lawyer tackles police as Evans pleads guilty. Suspected kidnappers remanded in Kirikiri. And then U.S. probes Sinopec for alleged $100 million bribe payments to Nigerian officials. And then also, federal government awards $5.8 billion Mambila power plant contract. And then finally, police commission invites Senator Misal to verify retirement documents. All that on the cover of The Punch this morning.
Okay, moving swiftly to This Day newspaper. It says here, how private universities forced JAMB to lower the cutoff mark. Inadequate teaching facilities, amenities compel students to shun private institutions. And there's quite a bit more in that particular story. There's also this one. According to Magu, EFCC has recovered over 430 billion naira loot in 8 months. You can find out more about that on page 47 of This Day. Audit report, payee of security personnel, Abuja residents, not remitted to Treasury. You should check that out on page 46. Buhari presides over FEC. Osinbajo takes charge of ASU negotiations. There's quite a bit on that particular story. All that on the cover of This Day.
And then we've got the Vanguard here with a headline, Federal government regrets ASU strike as Osinbajo leads fresh talks. Blames private sector for delay in composition of minimum wage committee. We're not aware of Osinbajo's new role, says ASU. And then, I'm guilty as charged, kidnapped Kingpin Evans says, with a photograph of him and some of his associates on the cover. And then, bids to rearrest Kanu politically unwise. That's from Colonel Umar there. And then Fidelity Bank posts 10.2 billion naira profit for half one of 2017. And of course, FG Amnesty International tango over detention facilities. That's on the cover of Vanguard.
Moving to the Daily Sun now. My Lord, I did it. That's just simple and short, you know. Evans, the kidnapped kingpin, pleads guilty in court. He was forced to own up, says lawyer. That's on page 4. That's an interesting twist there, forced. Southeast governors meet Kanu over Anambra Guba Biafra agitation. Don't arrest IPOB leader, Colonel Umar warns. That's on page 39. ASU strike, Oshibajo leads the negotiating team. I saw that in another paper as well. And on page 11, thousands of Nigerians missing, says Amnesty, accuses military of killing 350 in December 2015. Wow, the Daily Sun is packed today, I have to say.
All right, so that's about it in the papers?
One more, actually.
Okay, one more. The
Nation, yes. Evans in court, I'm guilty. I'm not sure why there's 3 pictures of him, same, you know. But I guess they're trying to create a particular impact with that one. My client was forced, says lawyer. Oshimbajo takes over federal government and ASU negotiations. 21 Ibadan Obas. Ladoja is a lone ranger. You can find that on page 40. Olori confirms split from Oni. You can find that on pages 2 and 3. Yeah, and that's about it on the cover of The Nation.
All right.
Pick one up.
So yeah, so those are what you find on the covers of the papers today, and you can check them out and pick up a copy for yourself.
After this break, get ready to work out as Mike and Idala are on standby.
Hello and good morning. Okay, so it's time to get to work, and in a world where you have a mixed bag between the good, the bad, and the unhealthy, our job is to incorporate a few quick routines to keep you fit. All right, so we've got the Flexi Mom Coach in the house.
Hi.
I like that.
Good morning. That's the pose, the Flexi Mom pose.
That's what's up. Okay, so in the spirit of what we're doing this week, we had balls yesterday, and we're dealing with balls today. So what are we doing with this ball? What are we doing today?
Okay, so this ball is actually to help. It's very, very light. It's to help new moms to, you know, heal the back and just increase your flexibility and your posture and your core, and to get back into the groove.
Just for the moms. How about the guys?
Oh, well, the guys can also use it, but it's...
just really for the moms.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what you have for us today.
All right, thank you. Hi, good morning. How are we doing today? All right, so if you don't have a ball, don't worry. You can just get it anywhere. And the balls are actually very easy to use, but let's just, you know, do what we do first. Try to stretch before we start, okay? So we're going to start a new kind of stretch, all right? Just to release the muscles before we get to the floor, all right? Just try to listen to your body. I always tell moms to listen to your body. Don't rush into any kind of workout, all right? So just relax, forward, maintain your form, make sure you're not slouching, your back straight, and all right, so let's get to the floor now. With our ball, rest. I know the ball is kind of wiggly, but it's all to help you to strengthen your core and also increase the stability, all right? So you could just do that 10 reps on each leg. The ball is actually to give you stability, all right? So for the moms that really can't, that don't really have control over their bodies yet, because being a mom, a new mom, can actually, it takes a lot of pressure off you. So your body really isn't the same, you know. So the ball is just to help you gain stability, like I said. So 10 reps on each leg. All right. Like I said, you should be walking your core from your leg inwards. All right. Make sure your back is flat on the floor. Hold it in, tighten your core as always. Okay. 10 reps on each leg. And that, you lift it, take it to your back. All right. And just go. You just do that back and forth, holding in your core as usual and just going with the flow. If you want to make it harder, you can just hold in your hands behind your head and just move. 10 reps, or you could actually make it like 30 seconds. And like that, like that, like that, like that. Just have fun with your workout and make sure you enjoy every bit of it, okay? So, I hope that those tricks were fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. It really was. So, what are we expected to, what are the effects? What are the good things? What comes out, the advantages of doing this exercise?
Okay, so it's just to help you to gain strength. Okay, the more you work out, the more strength you have. All right, working out is just to help you to, you know, get more strength. Like I always say.
Thank you very much. It was good having you.
You're welcome.
It's always great having you. Okay,
Thank you.
so let's take it away to the kitchen. And of course, we've got Tolu and What do you guys have for us this morning?
Well, we have something pretty interesting, I'm sure, Tolu, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Okay, so what are you
Today
making
we're
for
doing
us
something
today?
very different. You know how we bake a lot, but now we're cooking. So we're making lasagna.
Well, it's more of baking cooking anyways.
Yes, actually it is. So we're making lasagna today, and it's I'm so excited about it because it's a very easy recipe. It's the easiest recipe I can ever find. Mark
Really?
my words.
I don't
Yes.
think so. Absolutely not. So what makes the lasagna?
Okay, I'll take you through the recipe. So we have our meat.
Okay.
We have salt, tomato sauce, sweet corn, tomato paste, chicken cubes, mozzarella cheese. You can use cheddar cheese. My sister prefers cheddar cheese because she says it gives a better flavor.
Oh, really?
Yes. Okay. But I'm using mozzarella. I prefer mozzarella. Then we have the flat lasagna sheets. Now, this is so important. The flat lasagna sheet. It's spaghetti, but it's a flat version of it.
Oh, this is spaghetti?
Yeah.
Really?
You can cook it like spaghetti and all of that.
Oh, okay.
So what we're going to do is that because we don't have a white sauce, we're going to make our white sauce from scratch. And what you need for the white sauce is, can you help me?
Okay, we'll do. But first, I actually wanted to ask, what's the difference between tomato sauce and tomato paste?
Now, tomato sauce is like, it's cooked already, basically. It's cooked. You can have it with your spaghetti and all of that. So this is paste. This is pure, concentrated tomatoes. Like you can't have that on it. So you can taste this. That one I wouldn't advise.
So can you have either of any?
For this sauce?
For the lasagna.
Yes. You always advise to use tomato sauce first, only.
Okay.
But you can use this if you want to increase the flavor of the tomato in your dish, basically.
Great. Okay, cool.
So I will just need you to come round. So you're going to help me with the white sauce while I do.
So I'm going to be helping Tolu out this morning.
Yes.
Because there's so much work to do, even though she says it's quite easy.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
So what you're doing for me is that we
what's
have
in here?
butter and flour.
Okay, so we
the
have
rest,
butter
the
and
ingredients for the white sauce is butter, flour, and milk. That is all.
Okay.
And you can add cheese if you like.
Okay.
So this is for you.
So what do I do with this?
Keep mixing it until when it's, you know, you might need to move back a bit for me. Let me pour this in.
Oh, okay. So this is on heat, right?
Yes.
I mean the flour.
Yes.
Okay.
Just keep mixing it in. Yeah.
So when do I know it's ready?
When the butter melts.
Okay.
and it thickens up the flour. Okay, that's when you know it's ready. So in the meantime, I'm going in to fry our chicken.
So talking about lasagna, is it a local dish?
No, no, no. It's originally Italian.
Oh, okay.
The Americans also adapted it, but it's originally Italian. So I'm going to spice this up, yeah? So I'm using my chicken cube. I love turmeric. In whatever I cook, I always add turmeric. It's got some health benefits. I really don't know what they are, but I just like the flavor.
Well, turmeric has a lot of benefits.
Yeah.
It's good for the skin, it's good to eat, it's good for everything, basically.
So I'm putting in the curry.
Okay.
You know, just like how you cook stew at home, you know the quantity of your ingredients, how you like it. So
I never imagined lasagna to be this, you know, I didn't know this kind of work goes into it. Really.
What?
I just said I like it, I eat it, but and then when you said you're making lasagna, so I was like, oh, what? Okay, so what's that?
Black pepper.
Oh, black pepper. Okay.
I know how we like pepper in this part of the world.
All right.
So we're going to just stir this together. So I'm going to add my meat now. Keep going.
Okay. So, well, whilst this is still cooking up, we have to go on a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. Stay with us.